Good morning. It's time for another devotion. This is a story that we all probably know very well, even those who are not Christians, because we always hear David versus Goliath. But actually, I want to go prior to the story of David actually fighting Goliath. He was the one who says he's going to fight him. He's going to stand up where all these other men weren't going to stand up to Goliath. And Saul, which was the king, had overheard this. So he said, "Bring me the man who plans on fighting Goliath." So he brings David into the tent where he's at and ends up putting his armor onto David. And David moves around and says, "You know what? I can't fight a battle in your armor. It's more of a hindrance. I just can't do it." So he ended up taking the armor off. What I want to show you is sometimes you may look at somebody and say, "You know what? You're going through the same thing I went through not too long ago. Here's how I dealt with it. Here's what I did. This is how I overcame it." And so we're trying to put our armor onto someone else when God says, "I need them to do something different." We should be telling them, "Hey, maybe this is what I've done to go through it, but I'm going to tell you what, the best thing you can do is to get on your knees before God and ask Him, how do you want me to go through this situation? Where are my steps going to go? Where's my next move going to need to be made so that I could overcome this?" So it's not always the same battle. It may look like it, but what somebody else or what you've worn to win your battle may not be the same thing somebody else needs to wear to win their battle. And the same thing for you. If somebody else looks at, "Hey, look, I've been through the exact same thing. Here's what you do. This is how you get out of it." And that may not be the direction God's leading you in. He may be saying, "You know what? That's what I needed him to go through, but this is the way you're going to go. I need you to go this way. I need you to take this step of faith." So always be mindful when you see somebody going through situations and remind them, "Yeah, I've been through a similar situation. I did, this is what God told me to do. However, my best advice to give you is to fall on your face before God and seek Him and what His steps is for you in your life, not what I think is best for you." I know this is a little bit, not a full video that I normally do, and it's a little more of correction, but I think we all have the habit of, "I want to help, I want to help, I want to help." This is what you do when we just need to say, "You know what, it's time at this time in your life to seek God," which we should be doing anyway. All right, love you guys. Remember to please like, share, comment. It gets it spread out to more people, and I do have a YouTube channel above in the description that you can click and subscribe.